Welcome back, everybody, to the Meeple Marathon and our continued coverage of Descent, Journeys in the Dark. This is, what was the name of this scenario? I don't quite remember. Prison Break, that's what it was. This is another side scenario as we wait for the main story campaign to open up for us. And so we have essentially found a secret passage into a dungeon. The secret passage is represented by this token here. And I'm assuming all of these doors around us are where the prisoners are, obviously. And our objective is to find prisoners and bring them back to this one objective point, the secret tunnel. I believe it said that you can, if a hero is escorting one or more prisoners is adjacent to the secret passage, that hero may free the prisoners one at a time. Okay, so I might have to use an action to do that. I'm not really sure. Let's just look back here. Face down is shown. The hero's escorting. Well, it doesn't say use an action, so we'll have to look into that more once we find a prisoner at first. Unfortunately, we are not very sneaky, I guess, in breaking into the dungeon because a troop of changelings here has gone ahead and spotted us. So let's go ahead and deal with them right off the bat. Okay, so I always struggle with this at the beginning of the game. Do I start with Averick to get my area of war out? That's the question. That would give us a definitive defense on the next round. Also, there are these little, travel quests similar to like what you see in Gloomhaven, stuff like that. And I failed miserably. I attempted to find a cat and I found a diseased cat for a little girl and it backfired. So we are all, or not all of us, the High Mage and Averick are diseased. So I'm going to start with one of these two, leave Logan back behind us for now. But I'm going to have to be testing to get rid of the diseased token right off the bat. So yeah, that's a big question because I could probably 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I could spend 2 fatigue tokens to get right here with the High Mage and then take 2 shots at these guys. I think that may be what I'm going to do because he's got such a powerful attack with his blast capabilities that he can wipe out this entire group in one foul swoop. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with the High Mage. And so I have to test 3 to see if he's still diseased, and I did pass. So you can see that there. So I get to just discard that card. So High Mage passes, and so then he's going to take 2 fatigue to come up 2 spaces. 1, 2. Now this puts me 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces away from the master. I will use my Magma Blast rune here, which gives me blast as long as I have a surge, and I've got Mana Weave and Rune Mastery that can give me surge capabilities. So let's just go ahead and get into this. The changelings, though, do have a white and brown dice to defend with, which is better than most. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. All right, so pretty decent roll hearts-wise here, but you can see that I didn't get any surges, but that's okay. So I will exhaust Mana Weave. That's going to give me the 1 surge to get to blast. And so now this essentially is getting me close, but I'm going to need to also, I'm going to exhaust Rune Mastery here, I think. Should we just go ahead and do it all? Yeah, I think so. I think that would probably be the best. All right, so if I exhaust Rune Mastery, I can take my 3rd fatigue, which is fine, because the High Mage can definitely get rid of fatigue easily. Yep, and that's going to add 2 to this roll, so essentially we can do this. Now this one cancels out one of those, so we'll turn it to, oh, you know what? I'm realizing I only have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't have the range. So hold on. I didn't get the range I needed. Yeah, I don't have anything that can get me the range I need. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so that was just my first activation. So I'm going to go ahead and do this again. And I missed the range again. I got the surge I needed. I got the amount of hearts I needed. But again, I needed 4 range. And using the Magma Blast rune, I have no way to add range to my attack. So that was unfortunate. But that's what we're going to have to deal with. So, okay. High Mage ends his turn. Changelings are obviously going to go. Each changeling uses Whisper after activating. Each hero who fails moves 1 space away from the closest other hero and is cursed. Okay. Engage the closest hero who is not cursed. Okay. And these are the minions. So this one, I guess, would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack a hero who is not cursed. So blue and a red. I will tap this, take on my 4th fatigue to get 2 whites and a brown. Okay. And that's a pretty good roll there. I am essentially blocking those 2. What's his surge capabilities? Changeling spend in the following order. Bleed. Bleed says if this attack deals at least 1 damage after the defense roll, the target is bleeding. Okay, so that's a state. So it wouldn't use bleed because it's not going to hit me. So then wither, the target suffers 1, which I'm actually at my max, so I have to suffer 1 damage. Okay. Then each changeling uses Whisper after activating each hero who fails. So Whisper says each hero adjacent to this monster tests. Okay, so that's 3 again. And we missed. Okay, so I need to move 1 space away, which is going to put me here, and I become cursed, which we've seen that before. Okay, but now I'm basically no longer a target, which is interesting. So this minion would then attempt to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's not going to get there. So he will then turn around and attack the High Mage. And I blocked everything. All right. So, minions have activated the Master. Is trying to attempt to engage the closest hero. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's not going to make it. So he's going to turn around and attack. Ooh, I forgot to do Whisper. Okay. So I would have been pushed to here. So this guy would have known he wouldn't have made it to me, so he actually just would have come here to attack me. And he missed. So there we go. That's all we needed. Not too bad. All right. All changelings have activated. Okay. So I think it's time to bring Averick in now. Unfortunately, though, he already has 1 fatigue on him, so I'm not going to be able to do both. I do need to test, which is 4 for him, so he passed, so he's no longer diseased. All right, so I can put out the +1 attack or the +1 defense. Let's put out the +1 attack. So I'll be putting out this token onto a Ray of War. It's going to cost me 2 fatigue. But now everybody, I just realized that my High Mage sheet is still flipped over to its exhausted side. Okay. All right, so that wasn't an action. Now Averick can move. So I guess he'll go 1, 2. One, two right here. Yeah, that's probably good. All right, and then, well, no, let's go ahead and squeeze through here. And I'm still going to attack this guy right here in hopes of just taking one person out right off the bat. So I'm getting an automatic +1, and he's blocking the +1 technically. So I'm hitting him for 3 plus a surge, and I have Pierce. So actually this becomes more like a 2 because my +1 goes through, and that's all I need. So he's gone. Okay, so Averick can end his turn. All right, and Logan now. Let's see, Logan, I guess I was gonna have him go through this door, but I wanna make sure that these guys don't get any more activation. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to attack. Okay, if I stay to where I'm not adjacent to any other hero, I get +1. So actually, I'm going to stop right here. And I'm going to go after this guy, because then I'm within 3 of Averick, so I'm getting +1 there. I'm not adjacent to anybody, so I'm getting basically automatic 2 hits here. Blue and a yellow to a white and a brown. Okay, so he's blocking 4, but I'm getting 2, so I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus a surge, which I can use to make it 6. No, but he's blocking 4. It really doesn't matter. I can either use it as Pierce 1 or... yeah. Nothing else I can do here. So this is tough. I can use my Surge for Pierce 1, which essentially blocks this, and then I'm getting 2 free. So that essentially wipes this out. So I'm hitting him for 2. There we go. All right. So Logan is done. Place 1 Goblin Archer. Not a group, just 1 Goblin Archer. Way over here. All right, continue. That's it. All right. So again, I definitely want to try and get rid of the changelings here. So I think I'm going to go at them with Averick. Yeah. Let's go at them with Averick here. We're gonna save the High Mage. And so we'll start with the Master. All right, so I'm getting +1. So that essentially removes that. Oh no, but I have Pierce. So I'm already getting +1. So this more like becomes a 3. So there's 4. We can remove this die. But I don't have any surges. Didn't need the range. Yeah, so 4 on this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just go right back at it. All right, he's blocking 3, which is, oh no. No, but I've got Pierce 1, so I can remove this. And that's essentially removing that, but I have a free 1. So it will look more like that. And that's gonna be the 6 I need to take him out. These guys are tougher than they seem. Okay. Let's see who is activating. Oh, the changeling, but that's fine. There's only one of them. Apply +2 speed. He doesn't need any speed. He's already engaged, and he's going to attack Averick here. All right, and Averick's blocking all of it. So perfect. All minions, all masters are done. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to have Logan go after this other changeling here. No, I'm going to have Logan turn around, because I can fire through him to here. So Logan's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, putting him available to open that door next. So he's no longer next to Averick, but he's getting one because he's not near anybody. My goblin archers, I forgot to get their card out, are pretty simple here. They are just rocking 2 health and a white. Okay, so plenty enough for them. Yep, so he's gone. We're gonna defeat this group. Boom. Where'd my goblin archers go? Okay, confirm. And now the High Mage can go. He's going to actually spend his, well, first of all, he needs to check and make sure if he's cursed or not. So he needs to test 5. All right, so he's no longer cursed. So we have no longer any negative attributes on us. And he now will use now, if his fatigue is equal to his stamina, you recover 2. So I recover 1. And I'm going to use the shadow rune here for blue and 2 yellows. Have Averick duck Averick. So lots of dice on this roll. All right. See, there's the numbers we needed. Let's see here. So I'm getting +1 from Averick. And so I'm hitting him for, I've got 2 surges here. I'm sorry. I meant to tell you I'm going to use the shadow rune to fight this battle with. So I can get +3 out of those 2 surges. So that gives me 4, 5 to his 2, but he's already got 2, 3. Okay, so that should do it. The math is there. I've taken this guy out. So these guys are all gone. This can be removed. I can knock this guy out, defeat group. And then the High Mage, he's usually pretty good about managing his fatigue. So, and I get to recover 1 since I used the shadow rune there. So I was going to rest with him, but I don't think it's necessary. So I will use this time to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so my apologies. Logan already went. The High Mage went. And we're placing 1 Goblin Archer back. Is it going to be this again? Where there's a Goblin Archer popping up right here every round? Ooh. And place a 1 Arakira. That's the big one, ladies and gentlemen. So this is no little minor cave spider here. This is the big behemoth that we have already seen once, and it's going right here. You know, technically there shouldn't be this end cap right here. It should look like this, but I like having my doors sit on a flat surface, so I always stick these little end caps here and put the doors on them. So that's why he's right there and not backed up against the door. Okay, So, what do we want to do first? I guess we should try and take out this giant spider before it bites us. So it's got a health of 5. I need to find out what burn means, because that might be helpful. 1 second. No, hex allies, controlling allies. Layer 1. Let's see here. Burn. Okay, this expansion includes condition cards and tokens for the burning condition, which are added to the existing supply. Certain monster abilities items across. Okay, so it's I gotta check the card. Why didn't anybody tell me that? Burn. Here's a burn. All right, so burn says you or a figure adjacent to you may perform an action to discard this card. At the end of your turn, you and each friendly figure adjacent to you suffers 1. Okay, so if I burn him at the end of his turn, he suffers 1. So that's not nearly as good a deal for me, because I'm hoping to get rid of him right now. So I'm going to use the Shadow Rune again. This gives me the most capabilities to stack up the hearts. And we're just going to attack this spider. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm more than 5 away. Let's see, he's defending 2. But I don't have any... So I really just be hitting him for 1 right now, unless I exhaust some stuff here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and exhaust both my Rune Mastery and my Mana Weave. That will give me an additional 2 off of the Shadow Rune, so essentially take those away. And then I will suffer a Fatigue to gain 2 more. So that would turn this 3 into a 5, and I kill it. So it's gone. Okay, and with this, my second action, I will turn, and I get to recover a fatigue for that. Killing, I will open this door. Yes, open the door. Place 8B and 1 end cap. Okay. All right, so I'm sure there's going to be a monster here in the room, but I do need to adjust the camera a little bit, so I will be right back. Okay, so of course, we open up the room here, and there is a giant Master Infernal Hulk in our way. We've seen way too much of these guys lately, but he's sitting right here guarding this prisoner. You can see that on the map as well. And there is a search token in there, but basically, as I suspected, it's a simple singular room. But I doubt that I'm going to be able to, get in there and get the guy out without the Hulk doing some damage on us. So we are probably going to have to take care of him. Other people maybe not so much, but I'm a little concerned about him with his 9 health and his... I guess he's kind of slow, actually. He really only moves 3 at a time. But let me think back here. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to confirm with my memory that I had used my 2 actions, which I have, unfortunately. I attacked the Acromantula, and then I opened the door. So those are the 2 actions for the High Mage, unfortunately. So he's gonna go, and chances are the Hulk's gonna get his turn. Yep, there you go. Each attack gains +1. Engage the closest hero and attack the closest hero. So he is easily 3 spaces away. So 1, 2, we'll put him right here, blocking the way, which yeah, it's just going to make things more difficult. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and tap our Vestments of Kelos, and we're going to be rolling 2 whites and a brown versus a blue and a red. Ooh, all right. Well, nothing but blanks for me, but the Hulk rolled a miss as well. So we actually survived that. I believe that I'm pretty sure if the attack is a miss, if it gets the big X on the blue, then these bonus attack gaining can't be added in. So I'm pretty sure I'm playing that rule correctly. All right, so it is going to be a little while before the Hulk activates again. We've got a little bit of time. What I don't want to do is run around and open up every single door and just have a bunch of monsters running around, but I may open this one up here. So I'm going to go ahead and remember that I am right next to the door. This door token should be right here. I moved it back just so you guys can see the tokens, or the miniatures. So I'm going to have Logan go. He's going to start by attacking this brand new Goblin Archer. He's going to get an automatic 1 success because he's kind of by himself. Blue and a yellow, and the Goblin Archer's rolling a white. All right. Okay, so we pretty much got him. We only needed 2. We are getting 1 automatically, and I can use one of my surges for Pierce and Reach. So that is that. All right, so unfortunately, though, that's going to lead us to doing the same exact thing that we did with the High Mage, is that we attacked, and then we're going to use our second action to open this door. Nope, don't end turn, open the door first. Okay, so that's a lot bigger space than I was expecting. So yeah, let's add this to the board. And okay, so we opened up a larger room here with 2 prisoners. You see there's one here and one here. There's also a Goblin Archer group. Now something very interesting is happening here, because I defeated one, but then since they came back, you know, they would have gotten a new activation anyways because they would have been fresh. I wonder what would have happened if that Goblin Archer had activated before the Infernal Hulk, and then I had messed with these guys over here. I would not have taken it out. I guess then I wouldn't have opened this door. I don't know. It just stinks because these guys are about to activate here, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Okay, each attack gains +3 range. The Master's attack ignores line of sight and gains +1 for each adjacent minion Goblin Archer. Are you serious? Ignores line of sight? What is he shooting? You can shoot around corners? All right, engage the Master Goblin. They currently are all engaging the Master Goblin. Attack the closest hero. Engage the closest Master monster. Okay. So they are rolling a blue and a yellow against my white. Okay. But he's got automatic 3. So 1, 2, 3. He actually only needs 1 range to hit me. But this guy's the only one that has line of sight on me. It says the Master's attack ignores line of sight. And this is pretty much standard how I always set up the groups. I always put the Master in the front, and then if I can, I line up the minions behind it, kind of like rank and file. Makes sense to me. It's my prerogative as long as they are all adjacent, which they currently are. So, you know, I didn't know that this is how it was going to activate. It's just turning out to my favor, because I don't believe, let me get a card out here. Let me just double check real quick line of sight rules, because these can vary from game to game. Movement example, nope. What do I need? Adjacent spaces, line of sight example. In order for a figure to have line of sight of a space, a player must be able to trace an uninterrupted straight line from any corner of that figure's space to any corner of the target space. Okay, so I'm afraid that these two guys, but there's no way this guy's making it, so. All right, so we'll start here with this guy. Like I said, blue and yellow versus white defense, and that wasn't that bad. He's got plenty of range. I am gonna get hit for 3 though, so I guess it was pretty bad. 1, 2, 3. And then this other guy is gonna go. And again, oh geez. Range, he doesn't need the range because he's getting +3. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, Logan might get knocked out right here. Okay, so at this point the minions have activated. And it's gonna try and retreat. Okay, so he does not need to move. He doesn't even need line of sight. He's just gonna attack and get +3. All right, so I essentially blocked these two, but he is getting 5, and that is gonna knock me out. So I have to take on 1, 2, 3 fatigue. I have to take on, I only needed 2 more to be knocked out. He is going to retreat, so he gets his full movement, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He comes all the way back here. All Goblin Archers have activated. Logan has been knocked out. Okay, so that's no good. Tip you over for a minute. All right, Averick. Logan's not really a threat right there, and if I wait until the end of his turn to pick him up, then it's going to be a while. So, all right, Averick. Now, what can we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll take 1 fatigue. That fills me up. I've used up all my stamina, but I am now adjacent to the Infernal Hulk, so I can roll my blue and a red to his just a white. Okay, pretty good roll there. He's blocking for 2, but I've got Pierce 1, so I'm gonna flip that like that. And then I can put a bleed token on him. So I've got one of those. Is that this one? No, that's burning. What's bleeding? I know I've got them in here somewhere. All right, bleeding states, discard this card or token. For each other action you resolve while you have this card or token, suffer 1 damage. So it doesn't really state what happens to the Infernal Hulk while he's bleeding, but I do have a little bleeding token for him. So there, that can go on his card, and I hit him essentially for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I'm getting +2. One of those washes that out. So 6 total. Let me find a 5 spot. Not bad for 1 foul swing. And he's bleeding, which means I'm going to play this as every time he takes an action. Oh, for each action you resolve while you have this card or token, suffer 1. Well, that's pointless because he doesn't have fatigue to suffer. So let's see here. Who brought about bleeding? I think that was Shadows of Miracle. Brought about the bleed token. So we gotta check that campaign. See, this would be where it would be really helpful if in the app I could just click on bleeding. It could give me all the terminology. Yes, it was Shadows of Miracle, but it's not telling me portcullis, new power die. Act quests, influence tokens. Nope. Really? It's not giving me anything here. Why would I want a monster to bleed? Okay, I got some clarification. Technically, yes, every time he takes an action, he would suffer 1 fatigue, but since he doesn't have fatigue, it's the same thing as him being full up on fatigue. He's going to suffer a hit point. So, bleeding. And that is Averick's turn. Okay, so since Logan is still down over here, he's not really considered a threat for the Goblin Archers, so I'd rather have them get a turn, get more out here, and then we'll pick Logan up and get him into the battle. So we are back to the Infernal Hulk. Now the question is, do I want to go after him with the High Mage or with Averick? I'm thinking the High Mage, because if I could get at least 2, which I can almost guarantee you I can with the High Mage standing this close, we can take care of business here. So I am going to do it with the Shadow Rune. It just gives me more options. I don't need the blast capability. So let's do this. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so right off the bat, without any surges, I'm hitting him for 3. He's blocking 1. But I can use that 1 surge as a +2. And I won't have to exhaust any of my other tricks. So that's definitely going to do it. So the bleed token didn't even come into play. All that fuss for nothing. Okay, so the Infernal Hulk is taken care of once again. I get to recover a fatigue for that. And at this point, I think I will go in and go 1, 2, and just stop right here. Be prepared for picking up that search token and then exiting back out. Although, yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do is spend 2 fatigue to be able to make that movement and then go ahead and search. So just in case something pops up, then Averick is available to take it out real quick. Much of the prisoner's possessions, you find 6 gold, draw a search card. Let me make sure these are shuffled. Since I'm not Logan, I only get to draw the top 1, and I just am stuck with it. We have a health potion though, always handy. Okay, continue. Before I forget, let's defeat the Infernal Hulk, confirm, and end your turn. Okay, so the Goblin Archers, the minions are going, they're going to spot the closest hero. Attack, if within 2 spaces of hero, perform a move, action, or retreat. So basically they are going to be going 10 up and around the corner here, just to be able to spot twice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically Logan's not on that space. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't really know how that guy got further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think technically this guy who ended up in the back should have been one up further if I'd counted better, but it's no big deal. And then the Masters is going to do the same thing. So 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's much further in the back. Okay. All right. All Goblin Archers have activated. So now it is Averick's turn. Now I could get to within the right enough spaces to stand Logan up using my heroic feat for Averick. Or I could just be prepared to use that in the future here. I think we probably will just stand up with Logan here in a second. Pretty sure you get to roll 2 red dice, right? It's 2 red dice when you're standing back up. Lower turn detail, stand up, yes. In addition, this action may only be performed by a hero who is knocked out. To stand up, the player rolls 2 red power dice. And he can only perform the stand-up action. Okay. All right. So, let's do Averick first. Yeah, why not? Okay, so Averick will go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's really all he's going to be able to do. He doesn't have any blast or anything like that, or run through, so he's pretty much just going to go after this one guy who's right in front of him. But my area of war, which I tend to forget about sometimes, is giving me the one I need. That's essentially canceling this one out, and these guys only have 2 health, so this one guy is gone. Okay. All right, so Averick's and turn, and we are going to recover. So I get to roll 2 reds, and that means I'm recovering 4 health, but no fatigue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and I get to stand back up. Okay, my turn's over. All right, and Acromantula's back. Same spot he was before. Okay, where'd my card for him go? There you go. Okay, continue. What in the world? Place 1 Goblin Witcher. So maybe I should just go ahead and open up all the doors. I don't know. If an Infernal Hulk pops in here, I'm going to lose my nuts. All right. So, let's see here. What do we want to do? Who is the biggest threat? Probably the Acromantula, or Acrotura. I've been mispronouncing him. I think Acromantulus from Harry Potter. Okay, so currently the High Mage is 1, 2, 3 spaces away. So he's good. That's pretty standard range for him. So I am going to use the Shadow Rune. That way I can get that extra range if I need it. Plus Blast and Burn won't really do any good. So I am just gonna go after this guy. He gets a white and a brown though. Okay, so he's blocking 1, but I've got lots of surges to use here. So I've got right now 1, 2, 3. I need to get to 5. So surge and surge there, that's 3 additional more. That's 6. Technically I have 7, but he's blocking 1, but that's enough to take him out. Okay, so he wasn't long for this world. Let me find my Goblin Witcher card here. Make sure that's out. Now, unfortunately, I don't have line of sight. Ooh, and I need to remove this. Line of sight on, and I defeated a monster, so I can remove a fatigue, but I'm actually going to take it right back in order to hop 1 space right here. Now I'm going to use my action to be escorting this token. So I guess I take this and I put it up on my card. Yes, escort prisoner. As an action, a hero adjacent to a prisoner can escort them. At the end of each round, each hero escorting one or more prisoners will struggle to help them. I don't like the sound of that. Place, okay. All right, that's pretty self-explanatory. All right, Acromantula has been defeated. And the High Mage is done. Okay, Goblin Archers, of course. All right, the minions, they're gonna gain a surge. But see, I don't know why they wouldn't use a surge. I guess if they knocked me out, they wouldn't need to. All right, spot the closest hero. They've done that. Attack the closest hero, then retreat. If within 2 spaces of a hero, perform a move action and retreat. So this is actually going to be interesting. Following the rules here, first of all, let's go ahead and have them attack. So I'm going to start with this guy right here. He is rolling his blue and yellow against my white and brown. All right. So he gets automatic surge. Let's see. He doesn't need the range. So he's getting 2 additional hits. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm blocking 1. So he's hitting me for 3. That's kind of hurts. Okay. All right. Then it says, then retreat. And this is with all in the same action. And he gets 5 points of movement. So really, I mean, well, no, I guess technically it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then he's right near Logan here. So really he wants to be furthest away from everybody. So really it's more like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's really the furthest away he can retreat and be nowhere near anybody. So this other guy's going to attack just the same. All right, so we got a really good roll right there. I'm essentially blocking everything he has to offer. He didn't need any range, and so then this guy would go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. All right, the minions have activated. Spot the closest hero. So he really needs to 1, 2. Now he's 3 spaces away. He is spotted. And so he took 2 points of movement. He's gonna have 3 left. Then he gets to attack with all this again. Actually, though, spot the closest hero would have been to go like this. I think as a ranged character, he would have kind of backed up a little bit. Okay, so he's going to go after Logan. Hopefully, he doesn't have an amazing roll here. Because Logan basically whiffed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna knock Logan out again. Confirm. So Logan's gonna get knocked down right there. I'm basically, you know, just cannon fodder for these Goblin Archers. Okay, so I need to clear the board out and then take care of Logan because I can't get KO'd again. Okay, Goblin Archers, darn you fiends. All right. Oh, man. So now at this point, the Goblin Witcher is going to go. So maybe Goblin Witcher is ranged. He only has 3, but I really need to do some work on these Goblin Archers and get into these guys. So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, then attack. All right, ooh, man, okay. So they're blocking 3. I'm getting +1, and my surge is gonna give me +2, so I was able to take out one of them. I don't think it really matters. Okay, Averick's gone. All right, Goblin Witchers. The Master's not here. So the minion attacks the hero within 6 spaces of this monster with the highest speed. Well, he has no line of sight on either one. His attack gets +3 range. If the total range exceeds the distance of the target, that target also... Man, well, of course it would exceed, or else it wouldn't hit. If within 2 spaces of a hero, nope, spot the closest hero. So that's going to be him. So he really just needs to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then attack the closest hero, then retreat. So he moved 2. He's going to have 2 points of movement left. Gets a blue and a yellow. My white, my brown. And yeah, we're just going to do that. Okay, so I didn't get anything. He's hit me for 1, 2, 3, 4. How does he spend his surges? Range, and then he's gonna curse me. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4 onto my sheet, and now I'm cursed. But that's pretty easy for the High Mage to get rid of. Then he's going to spend 2 movement to go 1, 2 back into his little hidey hole. Okay. Goblin Witchers have activated. Everybody is activated at this point. I'm just going to leave Logan on the ground. End turn. Okay, place 1 Goblin Witcher. That's a little annoying. Okay, continue. Oh man, place 1 Carry On Drake. What is going on here? Oh, Jesus. The shadow take form all around you, hollow faces, long claws. Each hero suffers 1 for each prisoner they are escorting. Okay, it's only the High Mage. Continue. All right, I feel like maybe it would have been better to just open up all these doors because the closed doors seem to be seeping out monsters. Okay, so who's most likely to activate first? It appears that the goblin archers are the ones who have been going first. So what I'm actually going to do here is go 1, 2, and attack that guy there. Blue and a red, 2 white. Okay, he's blocking 3, but I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm hitting him for 4. That's exactly what I need to take him out. He's gone. And unfortunately, Averick is done now. Okay, Carry On Drakes are going first. Each hero who suffers during this attack is poisoned. Okay, engage the closest hero. Need to find their card. All right, so we can see here they have a movement of 5. Of course they do. Let's move this out of the way for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly all you needed. Okay, attack a hero who is not diseased. That would be Averick. So the Carry On Drake is blue and a yellow. It's my white and brown. Okay, that's not too bad. He missed. Perfect. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. Carry On Drakes have activated. Okay. So High Mage now. Let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. At this point, I mean, really, I guess I should have just gone there. That way I can't miss. We're going to use Magma Blast. We're going to use Blast. Yeah. Let's do this. So I guess I'm technically targeting the one on the right first. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. We might lose ourselves our first scenario here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. That was unfortunate. Goblin Witchers. Spot the closest hero, then retreat. Okay, so they're rolling blue and a yellow. I will take a fatigue in order to roll an extra white. Okay, so I am blocking all of that because I'm already cursed. Actually, I should have tested to see if I was still cursed. If not, then okay, I would have no longer been cursed. Now I'm cursed again. That's fine. And then he's gonna retreat. So he will spend 1, 2, 3, 4. He would kind of come out to right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, this other guy, I am blocking 1, so he's getting 1 through. I'm already cursed. That's it. So he gets 1 through. So I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and then he's gonna retreat. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We only have minions on the board. Oh, and I guess at this point we should recover, pick Logan up. We've been here before, we've done this. And an absolutely pitiful roll for Logan. Okay. End turn. Oh, yeah. All right, Goblin Archers. Engage the Master Goblin. Not possible. Attack the closest hero, so he's not going to move. Blue and yellow to my white and brown. Whoops. All right, he is hitting me for 3, but I'm blocking 1, so that's 2. Averick's up to 5. Oh, I could really use a break right now from these guys. And that's it. Okay. Placing an Acromantula, of course. Right here. All right. Continue. And place a Goblin Witcher. Why not? Okay, continue. And place Carry On Drake. Who knew? All right. This is brutal. He who is escorting 1 or more prisoners tests strength or will. Will is 3. Each hero adds to the results for each prisoner he's escorting. Okay, well, I passed, but I had to add 1, so I failed. So I'm stunned now. Are you kidding me? Who the heck came up with this scenario? Oh my goodness. All right. This is out of control. Out of control. I'm worried the Agromantula is definitely going to go first. So I have to discard my stunned. Then I have to test to see if I'm still cursed. I'm no longer cursed. Okay. But at least now I can use my Shadow Rune to go after the Agromantula. Try and get him out. Okay. Let's see here. No surges. But I've got some cards for that. So they're blocking 3. I'm gonna do both of my cards here to get 2 surges out of it. So that's gonna give me an additional 3. So it's essentially wiping this out, but I'm still only hitting him for 4 and he needs 5. Unfortunately, I cannot take another fatigue because I am full up. I could use my heroic feat, and I think I will. I think I will do that. I think I'll use my heroic feat, so it's going to give me 4 additional stamina this turn. So I flip my card over just so that that action is no longer available. And technically at the end of my turn I'm going to recover all my stamina. So I'm using one of those to take out the Agrimantula. So I could get +2 from my card, +2 from Runic Knowledge. I just needed to suffer 1 to gain. So I have 3 left that I'm going to use to go 1, 2, 3, and just try and run away as quickly as possible. Yeah, I think we're good. I do have a health potion that I should probably be using, but I needed my actions. No, wait. Now, hold on. That was only 1 action for me. No, I was stunned. That's what it was. Okay. All right. End turn. Who's going next? Oops. Sorry. Defeat group. Yes. Confirm. Who would have gone first last time? The Carrion Drake, I think, did. So force activate the Drake. All right. Engage. Attack a hero who is not diseased. Blue and a yellow, to a white and a brown. Okay, so I think I pretty much blocked it all. Yes. But it says each adjacent hero is poisoned anyways. Goodness gracious. All right, I have to test strength or I'm gonna suffer 1. Okay. That wasn't the worst thing in the world. Okay. All right. Let's see here. You have stood up. Oh wait, no, there was 1 more. He should have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he actually can't get there. No, but Logan was stood up. So he would have come right here. He's going to attack Logan. I swear, if Logan gets knocked down again, he's already at 7. 1, 2, I'm blocking 1. Info, disease, so he diseases me. And then +1, so I have to take 2 hits, and I'm diseased. So I'm at 9. Now I am diseased. Okay, and I'm poisoned. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. All right, so that I don't, if I activate right now and fail these tests, Logan is knocked out again. So what I'm gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, no. All right, what do we, all right, we gotta test strength first, which is only 2 for Averick. So we did not pass, we suffer a hit. I'm going to use my heroic power now. Which is to roll 2 power dice. Each hero within 3 spaces of you may recover hearts. Okay. Come on, big money. Okay, 4. Yeah. Could have done better, but it's not the worst thing in the world. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Logan has a little breathing room now. And what I am actually going to do is turn and attack this Goblin Archer here with my second action. Doing red to white. That's all I needed. Perfect. So the Goblin Archer group has been defeated. Boom, boom. And Averick's turn is done. So nothing left but the Goblin Witchers. All right, the minions need to spot the closest here. So this guy will go 1. And he's going to attack with blue and yellow to my white and brown. And I will take a fatigue in order to add another white one in. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. He hits me for 1. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 7 now. Okay, then this guy will go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Same thing. All right, I'm blocking 2. 2. He does not need the range, so he's going to curse me. But I block those, so he gets 2 through. All right, so now the High Mage is 1 away from dying. Technically this guy should have retreated, so you went here 1, 1, 2, 3. This guy had to go 1, 2. He's gonna back up, and then this guy goes 1, 2. All right, I really need a solid block right here, or I missed. And I didn't get it. So the High Mage is knocked out. Boop. Okay, everybody's activated. We're toast. All right, take 1 more. Take some more fatigue. 2, 3. I don't really know what happens to this if I'm knocked out. This is pretty pitiful of me. I have not rescued a single prisoner yet. But for some reason the game amped up the volume on me. Okay, so Logan, I guess, needs to go after one of these carry-on drakes. First I need to test strength, and then I need to test will. That's a 3 and a 2 test. So here's the 3. Nope. And here's the 2. Nope. Should have switched them. All right, so that's actually 2 because I'm full up on fatigue. Let's see here. Those stay with me. All right, I think I need to try and attack this Drake first. Okay, yep, blue and a yellow to a white, 6. Trying to get to 6. All right, I'm not adjacent to anybody. Plus, I'm within 3, so I'm getting automatic 2. So this is really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surge gets rid of that. And 6. So I've taken this guy out. Okay, then I am going to take 1 point of movement here. Then I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Far away from everybody that can attack me. And that's pretty much all I can do. I'll have to wait to search next turn. Okay. All right, so we're done. End turn. And of course, a Goblin Witcher is coming out. And of course, at this point, it is a Master. Continue. Is another Carry-On Drake coming out? Of course a Carry-On Drake is coming out. As soon as I kill one, another one comes out. All right. I don't think I have to worry about that because my one hero is knocked out. He's already full. So, now to business. Logan is in real trouble here if this Carrion Drake activates, because he is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Logan is the closer one. So I'm going to activate Logan first. He is going to search. Fortunately, I'm not within range to attack. But he'll search this token first. Hopefully he doesn't have a... Okay, so I get 2 Curse Stall and Health Potion. Definitely taking the Health Potion. And I'm going to use said Health Potion immediately to cover all my health. Oh, and I needed to test for... Neither one of these would have killed me. So I am no longer poisoned, thankfully. But I am still diseased. So that would have given me 1 point at the beginning of my turn. That would have put me at 8. I still would have recovered everything. So, okay. All right, that's gone. Logan's done. End turn. Goblin Witchers, no, okay. Spot as many heroes as possible. They've got 4 points of movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to have one of these little tokens or something. All right. Attack the hero within 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. No. If within 2 spaces, then I need a spot. Spot. Okay. Then this guy would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Not even close. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You can't go any further. Then the masters, what do the masters want to do? Spot the closest hero. This guy would go 1, 2, 3. He can make it up there. 4, 1, 2, 3. He is not 3 spaces away. So he wants to spot the closest hero. So he jumps on everybody's head and ends up right there. Okay, done. Question is, do I risk it standing the High Mage up? Oh, Averick's still got a turn. So do the Carrion Drakes. So, let's see here. We're definitely going to turn around and swipe at this thing. Oh, I'm poisoned, so I got to test strength first. Oh, no, I was 2. So I take another point of hit. All right, now we are attacking the Carrion Drake. Okay, so my 1 free attack hits that, and I need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Definitely getting 6. So that guy's gone. Okay. Then, unfortunately, I'm like, I have no fatigue I can take. And I have no reach on my weapon. I could run around, but what's the point in that? So what I'm going to do here is actually recover as my second action. So I'm going to take away all of my fatigue, but then immediately put 2 back on to finally place this token out to give me the automatic shield on all my defensive rolls. Okay, end turn. Yes, Carrion Drakes. Engage the closest hero, so they've got a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right in your face. Attack the closest hero who is not diseased. Attack Jason here with the lowest strength. Okay, so they're attacking with a blue and a yellow. To my white. Okay, I whiffed completely. 1, 2, 3. And I'm now poisoned again. Back to being poisoned. Ay caramba. Never ending. Never ending, I tell you. All right, everybody's activated. Let me double check something real quick. If I stand up, When a hero is knocked out, he can only perform a stand-up action. In addition, this action may only be performed by a hero that is knocked out. To stand up, the player rolls 2 red power dice. If another figure occupies the space containing the hero token, I could revive a hero, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I think I need the High Mage back. So we are going to recover him. And that actually wasn't that bad. So I can recover 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, end turn. Of course there's an High Mage. Of course there is. You get to come right back here. All right. There are no more Goblin Witchers, but you are going to stick a Carrion Drake right in my path. Okay. All right. This is getting kind of old, guys. Each hero moves 1 space away from the closest secret passage for each prisoner they're escorting. Okay. All right. It's time to do some hurting. I'm tired of messing around. All right. High Mage is going to attack this guy in the back here. He's going to use Blast to try and hit all 3 of those guys. So blue and a red to white. Pretty good, but no surges. So Mana Weave to get the blast. That is going to be 3, and that's all I need. Okay. So 3 to this one. Then this last one, is gonna do that. So he's actually gonna only be 2. And this last guy is gone. Okay. All right, so then I'm gonna turn around and protect my rear end here. And that's what I can't remember. Can I use the Shadow Rune now? Can I switch between attacks? Actually, it's a brown one. And I missed anyways, so it doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. That may be it, ladies and gentlemen. That's 2 big misses for the High Mage. Okay, engage a hero within 5 spaces. That's easy. Use Pincer Attack. Let's see what Pincer Attack says. Pincer Attack says, perform an attack targeting up to 2 heroes adjacent to this monster. 1 attack roll is made, but each hero rolls defense dice separately. Each target that suffers at least 1 damage from this attack is immobilized. Okay. So what do I roll against him? Just a regular attack, which is a blue, red, and green. I'm definitely tagging my Vestments of Kelos here. Try and block as much of this as possible. All right, I'm blocking 4. And he's got 1, 2, 3. What's he using as extra for? Pierce. So these essentially are a wash, but I'm blocking all 3. So I'm not immobilized. I actually blocked it all. Okay. All right. Who needs to go here now? Logan needs to go. Yeah. He's got to test for poison. All right, he's still poisoned, so that's a hit. And that's a pass, so he's no longer diseased. But that could all change in a heartbeat because he's surrounded by Carrion Drakes. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Yep, we're just gonna go right at this one in front of us at least. So the Drakes only get that. I'm getting +1 for being alone. So that's a wash. 1, 2, 3. And then that can be 4. The surge can be 4. So that's not quite cutting it. 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna have to go at this guy again. Same thing. My automatic one's blocking that. And that's all I needed was 2. Okay, so that guy's good, but they just keep spawning and spawning and spawning. Nope, not you, you. Goblin Witchers. Spot a hero within 5 spaces of this monster who is not cursed. Okay, and this is the minion. So that's actually you. Attack the hero within 3 spaces of this monster who is not cursed. That is the High Mage. Yep. Okay, not great here. He's got 2 with 2 surges. Ooh, but he does need range. So he needs 1 of those to be range. So, and then he's cursing me. So we've all seen that. He's hitting me for 2 essentially, and he's cursing me. So I'm all the way back up to 8 out of 12. Okay, then the Master engaged as many cursed heroes as possible. Can he do that? He's got a movement of 4. He can go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Use Bewitch on each adjacent hero. Move each affected hero toward the closest elevation line to that hero. What? Toward the closest elevation line. Move each adjacent cursed hero up 2 spaces in any direction. What's the elevation line? This is a 2D board. Engage and then use Bewitch. Move affected hero toward the closest elevation line. 2 spaces towards the closest elevation line. There aren't any on this map. I mean, is he talking about the door right here? I don't know. 1, 2, there. Are you happy? I don't know what purpose that served. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. So by taking 1 fatigue, I can get right up next to that guy, and we will attack him. Ooh, I need to test strength first. I am still poisoned, so I'm taking another hit. Now, and I miss, another freaking miss. Oh, and that Carrion Drake's gonna activate right in front of me. All right, engage and attack. We know how this goes. He's getting +1. All right, so I'm blocking 2. I've got an automatic 1 for 3. So what is that? He's gonna disease me. Man, these Drakes are deadly. Deadly suckers. All right, everybody's activated. Enough already. Of course the Goblin Witcher's coming out. All right. And a Carrion Drake. They can't even fit right there. Okay, each hero suffers 1, so that's 1 more. Okay, continue. I really want another shot at this one. I wonder if there's a way to like play one off a side scenario. Oh, because I think I've rolled like 4 misses here. Okay. Let's see here. I want to see what happens when I rescue a person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. If a hero escorting one or more prisoners is adjacent to this secret passage during his turn, that hero may free the prisoner one at a time. Yes, free the prisoner. Discard 1 village token from your sheet. Continue. Okay, so I don't think that took an action. So now I can take a shot at this guy with my Shadow Rune. All right, that's the Goblin Witcher. He's got 3. He's plenty dead. Plenty dead. All right. End turn. All right, the Goblin Witchers are going. So the minion wants to spot a hero within 5 spaces of this monster who is not cursed, and then attack a hero within 3 spaces of this monster. So that doesn't make any sense. Oh no, spot within 5 spaces. So he gets to move 5 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that puts him exactly 3 away. So now he's going to attack. Okay, awesome roll on my part. So I block all of that. That's the minion. Now the master is going to... Oh, I forgot to test to see whether or not I was cursed. I am still cursed. Okay. Okay, so he wants to be engaged with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he's going to use Bewitched. Again, we don't know what the elevation line is. So engage, he bewitched, he's just gonna push me further away. We'll say the elevation line is the door. All right, obviously at this point, Averick's gonna go and just swipe at these guys until his heart is content. So, 1, 2, 3, not very good at all. 4, he's getting to 4, but they need 6. I'm only going to be able to take out 1 of them. That's definitely the 2 more I need. So I took 1 out. Okay, Averick's done. Carrion Drakes, of course. Engage the closest hero who is not diseased. That would be 1, 2, 3. That'd be right here. Attack the hero who is not diseased. All right, blue and yellow versus a white and a brown. Yep. Okay, I am finally within 3 of Averick, so I'm getting 2 blocks. So I've essentially washed this out. He's gonna poison me, and he's going to disease me. So what do you know? Everybody is diseased and poisoned right now on my team. Just great. Get me out of this vile dungeon. All right, last but not least, Logan gets to go. So Logan's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and take a shot at this guy with his exotic weapon. Yeah, getting automatic +1, so that essentially washes that out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so just 4 on this guy. So he's not dead yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Logan's done. The Acromantula, engage closest hero who is not mobilized, engage the closest hero. So he's getting a movement of 3, so he's very slow. So he can start here, 1, 2, 3, and then these are gone. 1, 1, 2, and then he's gonna end up, but he can't fit anywhere right here. So actually, this is as far as he can go. That hallway kind of, those Goblin Witchers are blocking him. Okay, place another one, which is the Master now. And let me guess, a Goblin Archer. Yep. Or no, Goblin Witcher. Sorry. Who would have known? And let me guess, a Carrion Drake. Who knew? Okay, continue. All right, let's start with Averick. Here, he is going to... No, I think what we're going to do is roll with the High Mage here. So the High Mage needs to do some stuff. First of all, he needs to test lore. All right, he's no longer cursed. Now he needs to test strength, which is only 1. So he's definitely still poisoned. So he's now at 10 out of 12. And diseased, 3. Did not pass that, so he's taking another hit. So my first point of action is to use a health potion. I was 1 away from dying. All right. Now my second action will be to, I guess, take out this Carrion Drake right in front of me. So we'll roll with these guys here. I can bring you back, you. Okay, I crushed him. All right, so he's gone. Those are gone. And at this point, well, I'm gonna finish out the round here. So, gauge close hero, attack close hero. Oops, this was the 6 and a 1 and a surge. Okay, so I'm already diseased next, so I blocked all of that. That's it. Okay, so now Logan, let's go Averick. He's going to attack this guy, same as always. He's basically just been standing here attacking this whole time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so let's go again. And he's blocking that, but I'm getting 2, so that's all I needed. Done. Okay. All right, so Averick's done. And turn, Goblin Witchers. Spot as many heroes as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack the hero within 3 spaces with the most health remaining. So that is this. I am 1, 2, 3, so I'm getting an automatic. I'm basically blocking all of this. And he's gonna use the first one to curse me. So he's hitting me for 1 and cursing me. Of course. All right, minions back to, this guy needs to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, masters, spot the close hero, 1, 2, 3, 4. Attack with the lowest. That would be either Averick or the High Mage. So, all right, the High Mage is getting 2, so we're blocking all that. He hits me for 1. Each attack performed by the minion gains Pierce 2, so he's actually hitting me for 3. I'm sorry. Or the goblin, yeah, by the minion. Okay, last but not least is Logan here. So Logan, I believe, can hit both of these guys because I believe the High Mage just ducks when I'm using my Iron Spear. So let's just attack the Master first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Because of Averick. And then the other one is 1, 2, 3, 4 from Averick, and that's all he needs. So this guy's gone. Okay. All right. So let's just see what the Acromantula is going to do. He would get to go 1, 2, 3 and be stuck. He'd have to come back here, and then he'd go 1, 2, 3 and end up right there. But that's all he does. All right, the Masters, same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and he'd stop right there. Okay. All right, we've seen this all before. We're adding out Goblin Witchers. We're adding, well, there's no more Acromantulas to add. We're adding out Drakes. And each hero collectively suffers 5, which would, it's not going to kill everybody yet, but yeah, things just aren't going my way. This video has already gone long enough, and I feel like it's just getting very repetitive. I wouldn't have blamed you guys for ducking out by now at this point. So I'm actually going to end the video here, cut our losses. I'm pretty sure I'm doomed anyways. I will give you a full report at the beginning of the next video, just to let you guys know what happened. I seriously doubt I'm going to pull it out. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And once again, thanks for sticking with me. If you're enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hopefully our next round will be a little bit more successful.